Welcome to this lesson. Welcome to InspireLearn. I am Teacher Benson, and today we're going to learn about numbers, and that is on the substrand of whole numbers. We're going to start with the first part, that is place value and total value of numbers. So you're going to start with the definitions. You're going to start by defining what place value is. You see that place value is the position of a digit in a number. So for the total value, we say that the total value is the value of the digit. And how do we find the total value? Total value is equals to the place value multiplied by the what? By the digit itself. So that is how we find the total value, whereby we multiply the place value with the digit itself. So from this, we can now go to examples, a number of examples on place value and total values. Examples. And the first example we are going to have is find the place value of 5 in 2, 4, 5, 6, 87. So this number, if you want to write it correctly, that means you have got 1, 2, 3. You put a comma there, and you have got 1, 2, 3. So the number is 245,687. So if you want to determine the place value of digit 5, what are we going to have? We are going to have 7, which is in ones. Then we have got 8, which is in tens. Then we have got 6, which is in hundreds. Then we have got what? 5, which is in thousands. Then we have got 4, which is tens of thousands. And at last we have got 2, which is in hundreds of thousands. So the digit that we are supposed to find the place value of is 5, which is in what? Which is in thousands. So our answer is going to be what? Our answer is going to be thousands here. So that is what we are going to have. We can have another example here, B, whereby we are told find the place value of 7 in 268 plus 102. So the first thing, remember, we need to find the sum of these, which is going to be 268. We add what? 201. So let's see what that gives us. We are going to have 8 plus 2, which is going to be what? Which is going to be 10. So it's going to be 0, carry 1. 1 plus 6, that is 7. 7 plus 0, that is 7. Then we have got 2 plus 1, which is going to be 3. So that is going to be 370. And now after getting 370, we have got, let's write the place value of all these digits. That is in ones, that is in tens, and that is in what? And that is in hundreds. So this means that the place value of digit 7 is going to be what? Is going to be tens. So that is it for that one. We can get to question C, example C. What is going to be example C? Example C is going to be example C with us here. So C, we are told find the difference in the total value of 8 just a minute, 8 and 6 in 2864. So you have been told to find what? To find the difference in the total values of 8 and 6 in 2864. So the first thing is to find the total value of it. So for example, here, what do we have? We have 2000. This is 1, 2, 3. So that is going to be 2864. So 2864. Then we find the total value. How do we find the total value? Let's first find the place value, so that this one is going to be what? This is going to be 8 is here. So we drop down a 1. Then we have got how many digits on the positive side? 1, 2. So which is going to be 1, 2. So we multiply that by 8, such that we are going to have what? We are going to have 800. So after getting 800, that is going to be the total value of digit 8. Then we go to the next one, which is going to be 2864. And now this time we want to find the total value of digit 6. So that means you are going to drop down a 1 there. Then how many digits do we have on the right side? Only 1. So we just put a 0. Then we multiply by the digit itself, which is 6. And that means that one is going to give us 60. So if we have been given, if you have gotten 860, so what do we do? Remember, we had been told what is the difference in the total values of 8 and 6. So that means you are going to take 800 minus what? Minus 60, which gives us what here? So 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 6 impossible. So we borrow from here, we have 10. 10 minus 6, that is going to be 4. Then we have got 7 minus 0, which is 7. So that means that our answer is going to be 740. So that is the answer for that. The last question on this part is going to be D. The question asks us to find how many groups of hundreds are in the total value of 4 in 4,689. So you've been asked how many groups of what? Groups of hundreds are in the total value of digit 4 in 4,600 and what? 689. So what is this one going to be? This one is going to be, we are going to write this. We find the total value of digit 4 here, which is going to be gotten by dropping a 1 there, then counting the number of digits you have on the right side, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. So that means it is 3 zeros. Then we multiply by the digit itself, which is 4. So that means we get what? That means we get 4,000. So that is going to be 4,000 there. After getting 4,000, remember the question is asking us how many groups of hundreds are in the total value of what? Are in the total value of digit 4. So that means we take now the answer, which is 4,000. We divide with what? We divide with 100. So because you're asked about the groups of hundreds, which can also be 4,000 divided by 100. So you ask yourself up to there, that is going to be 4 because of 400. Then we subtract that, we have 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0. Then we drop down the 0 there, such that we have 0 divided by 100, that is also going to be 0. 0 times 100, that is also going to be 0, such that we are going to have what? We are going to have 0 there. So that means we have got 40 groups of hundreds in what? In the total value of digit 4 in this number. So that is it, as much as the total value and the placed value is concerned. So we can go to the next part. That is on what? That is on writing numbers in. That is on writing numbers in words and in reading and writing numbers in symbols and in words. So that is where we're going to go to. Reading is going to be reading and writing numbers in symbols and in words. So that is what you're going to have here. So on reading and writing numbers in symbols and in words, what are we going to have? Let's start it off and see. So we are going to start by writing numbers, reading and writing numbers in symbols. So if you are told to read and write numbers in symbol, that means you have been given the number in what? The numbers in words, such that you have been told, for example here, examples, you are told write 214,000 389 in what? In symbols. So if you are told to write this number in symbols, what do we need to do? Remember, you've been told to write 6,214,389 in symbols. So you need to write it step by step. For example, you need to know when you're talking about million. A million has got how many zeros? You know that a million has got 6 zeros. So that means you're first going to write 6 million that way, plus 214,000. 1,000 has got what? Has got 3 zeros. So that is going to be 214,000. Then plus, we still have what? We still have 389. So that is 389. So that is what we have, 6,214,389. So we need to write this number in what? We need to add this number. So let's start by 6 million. 6 million is going to appear that way. Then we have got what? We have got 214,000 there. Then we have what? Then we have 389. We can start writing it from the back. We have 9, 8, and 3. So we such that we can now add. So what is this going to give us? 0 plus 0 plus 9. That is 9. 0 plus 0 plus 8. That is 8. 0 plus 0 plus 3. That is 3. Then we have got 0 plus 4. That is 4. 0 plus 1. That is 1. 0 plus 2. That is 2. 6 plus 0. 6. So this is going to be 6,214,389. That means that is going to be our answer. So it is important for you to be able to write it step by step, because the mistake that is made by so many people is when you want to write that number in a go, but when you write it step by step, it is very rare that you're going to make a mistake. So we can have the second example and probably our last example for our lesson today. So that is going to be B, such that we want to write now this number in words and see what it is. So we have been given a town. A town has 3, 2, 5, 4, 10, 10 people. Write the number in what? Write the number in words. So what does this mean? You've been given, so let's read this number. So this is what? This is 3,205,410. But we now need to write this in what? We now need to write this one in words. So this is going to be 3,205,000. Then 400 and 410. So that is going to be our answer for that. So that is the end of our lesson today. We're gonna continue from there next time. Have yourself a great evening. Bye bye, and thank you for visiting Inspireland. Welcome back again. Bye bye.